Hi, SpongicX here, and we got a new update for the fan game Project 06, which is basically a fan remake of Sonic 06 that is made to basically fix the game. And so I did a video on this previously during what was called the Shadow release, which included all of Sonic and Shadow's levels remade for this fan game. And so the game just got an update recently to add Silver the Hedgehog's levels. And so this is the first time in Project 06 where not only do we get to play more as Silver, but we finally get to play as both Blaze the Cat and Amy, because they weren't really included in any of Sonic or Shadow's levels. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they might have spruced those characters up, because I was really impressed with how they fixed a lot of the other characters' movesets and physics and stuff like that. So, anyways, yeah, Silver was a pretty fun part of the original game. Playable-wise, I know a lot of people don't like playing against him. Like, his boss fight against Sonic was kind of bullcrap, but, oh, that's new. You get to create your own little save icon. Okay. So, let's see. I'm really hoping that eventually So, yeah, obviously this won't be the final update. It looks like they are going to make the last episode playable eventually, and it would be nice to also see them add the hub worlds and all that, and I'm not sure if they're actually going to rebuild the whole game eventually, because I remember early on they said they were not planning on remaking the cutscenes or anything. So, I don't know. But a part of me does wonder if they are going to find a way to add, like, the hub worlds and all that. That would be really cool, and I'm also hoping eventually someone could mod this game to where we can, they can add more levels where we can play as the other characters. So, let's see what it'd be like to play as every level with Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Blaze, Omega, Rouge, and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. So, so I might have to get some used to this, because it's been a while since I played this, but, But I love that how they added new cutscenes to the game to really, just make this feel more immersive, I guess. Like, yeah, that was a cool intro right there. Okay. Yeah, like, that was an ability that Silver did not have in the original game. He can now, shoot out, like, these little, physical blasts. That's really cool. So, let's see. Oh, they brought that ability. Yeah, last time I played this, he couldn't do that ability. But, let me see. Yeah. After this, I'm going to have to go back and see if I can edit the camera controls, because they're inversed. But pretty annoying. But I like how Silver definitely has some more speed. I know it's like he can pick up momentum now. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I honestly miss these kind of physics in Sonic games. I loved how, the Sonic 06 game had, like, all these, physics effects. Like, yeah, they did cause the game to lag a bit, but the destruction was still really cool for its time. Because, when I first played this game on Xbox 360, back when it first came out, I was not used to, physics engines in video games. Cause I didn't grow up as a PC gamer, so I didn't see games like Half-Life 2 or anything like that, but I still thought, like, even to this day, I see, like, the destruction in Sonic games, I go, like, oh, I miss how destructive it was in Sonic 06. I don't know, like, this level's kind of wonkier than I remember. There's something, like, the camera keeps, jiggling around a bit. I don't, like, even the original Sonic 06, I don't remember it being that bad. But what is wrong with me? I used to be able to, like, S-rank this level, and I don't know, I'm just not doing too well right now. I keep falling off at the same area. I think it's because I'm used to Silver being a much slower character, and he's obviously a lot faster now.
That road doesn't look too solid.
I do think it is cool how they made, like, that projectile attack, because, yeah, sometimes, it's like if you accidentally destroyed a certain object you needed to attack, like, a distant enemy, it means you're screwed. And so, I like how you can sacrifice your psychic energy to try to basically stun some enemies. That's kind of cool.
psychokinesis on an area with a green mark. Something should happen.
Ah! Dang it. Ugh.
This steel
Oh,
bar
come on.
has a green mark on it. If I use my psychokinesis here,
Yeah, I think Silver's like top speed triggers a little too soon. That's kind of distracting. It's like you just take a few steps and all of a sudden he just gets a burst of speed. I feel like he needed more movement for that speed to build up, whatever. Ah, shit. God, this camera is getting really annoying. It keeps swerving, and it doesn't help that the inverse controls just do not help. So, yeah, I need to remember to, once I get out of this, I need to remember to reverse the horizontal camera controls. They're pretty bad. I'm not sure if that was in the original game, but I like the addition of the lightning, like how you can hear lightning in the background. I'm not sure if that was in the original, I don't remember it, but it's a nice touch. Yeah, I do not like the camera in this. I don't remember it being this bad in the actual game. It's like this mostly improves a lot of the errors that Sonic 06 had, but to be fair, it is a long time since I played this game, so maybe I'm just misremembering things, but I do know the game did not run very well, so even then, it's funny how you can say this one runs a lot better, but the camera still needs some work. Like, the biggest problem is every time you jump, the camera keeps, like, resetting itself, and I wanted to kind of point downward so that way I can see, like, what's below me, and I hate how it keeps moving on its own. That's what ruins a lot of my jumps here. Well, no way I'll be getting an S rank on this level. I was always better at Sonic's gameplay.
don't get in my way.
I'm surprised Silver's never really been playable in a game, like, at least in a single-player Sonic game. I always wanted to see his gameplay return in a modern Sonic game, and I doubt we're ever going to see it again. Heck, we're just lucky to even get Tails, Knuckles, and Amy returning for Sonic Frontiers. That alone is really cool. I just hope it doesn't end up being underwhelming. Like, I hope we can actually explore most of the actual game as the characters, and I hope it's not just like for some dumb minigame segment. It'd be cool if they had like their own upgrades, just like Sonic had his own skill tree and stuff like that in the game. So yeah, that'd be really nice. Okay, I think Blaze the Cat segment is up next. Can't wait to see how they fixed up her gameplay, hopefully.
Leave this to me.
Please.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is cool. She has like some kind of fiery pounce attack. Does she still have the... I'm trying to figure out how you... Yeah, there we go. You don't have to charge it up anymore. That's cool. So I think that's it. All they really did to spruce her up is they gave her some kind of charge attack. That's cool. Blaze took a lot of getting used to, but once you got the hang of her, she was a really fun character to play as. She feels very similar to Sonic. I mean, it makes sense because she basically is kind of like an alternate dimension Sonic from a different dimension. So yeah. So cool. I kind of like how they got rid of that sound she made every time you double jump. Like, well, she doesn't do it as often, at least. I remember every time you did it, she'd go, "Hua! Hua!" So here she does it more sparingly, so at least it doesn't get as annoying. That's cool. But yeah, seriously, they need to make like mods where you can play as all these characters in more modes. That'd be so cool. Dang it, I want to play as Blaze more. That was cool. Got over with way too quickly. But feel free to let me know in the comments. If there's anyone who knows how to mod games, please let me know. Is anyone actually trying to mod this game to let the other characters be playable? I'd really appreciate it. I would definitely try it out if you guys made one. Now what? Oh. How'd I miss that? I like how Blaze is also included in the mission complete. It's like, if I recall, like, if the characters were in the background, they did nothing during the victory, so it's cool how they also give them the victory animations. Okay, before we go on to what I believe would be Dusty Desert, or no, Tropical Jungle, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with the options real quick.
This looks so beautiful.
I love the new cutscenes they added. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I might have to go back to the Sonic levels to see if they actually added more cutscenes at both Sonic and Shadows levels. So it looks like they've improved since then, but. This level's causing my game to lag a bit. I might have to lower my graphic settings a bit. I want a smoother experience. Did I finally get him? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I remember this one had a lot of puzzle platforming that rely on physics.
Looks like I can use this to go up.
I am so thankful for that long distance projectile attack.
When both arms are gone, I can attack it and knock it over. That's my chance to grab it with my psychokinesis. These are submerged ancient ruins.
What? I really wish they would add a better camera to this game. It is pretty messy. It's just very stiff and wonky. I think they need to tighten the controls as well. They feel a little too stiff at times. Yeah, I think out of all the tropical jungle levels, I think Silver was my least favorite. I remember I got lost in this level when playing it as a kid, and yep, I'm having haunting flashbacks. Ah, stupid camera. I keep feeling like if I go too far, I'm gonna miss it, and then I keep going too short. Ugh. I just don't like this level's design. It was not really... Ugh, so annoying. I still have no idea how I managed to S-rank all the levels on this game back then. It's clearly been a long time since I played this. No, not that direction, you idiot. I thought you'd... shit. Oh wait, yeah, that worked. Guess we knocked it down. I just didn't notice.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that cage. It seems I'll need to defeat them first. I've got to hurry.
Finally.
That was easy.
Well, once again, I need to go back and see if I can edit the graphic settings. Make the game run a little smoother, hopefully. Oh man, I hope they simplified this level, because, oh god, that stupid ball puzzle at the end, that was so annoying.
Wait, Iblis Trigger.
Alright, notice that Amy's here at the beginning. Well, I lowered the screen size, and the game still seems to be pretty laggy, unfortunately. So I might have to mess with other graphic settings if I want the game to run smoother. Bummer.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Yeah, like, that was definitely audio that wasn't heard in the original game. Like, it's implied that it must have been, like, unused audio. They managed to sneak it into the game. Because, yeah, Amy wasn't following you around this level, although it was supposed to imply it she was, but you didn't actually see her with you. I'm looking forward to seeing if they might have fixed her gameplay up, because, yeah, I hated her gameplay in this. It's like, I wanted it to be good, because I like Amy as a character, but as a playable character, she was terrible in this game. And this was, unfortunately, the only level she was playable in. She just got, like, that in one little town mission, that's it. Didn't give you a proper chance to actually play as her. Well, then, of course, there was the final level, per segment from that, but once again, pretty short and underwhelming. They just didn't make levels good enough for her. It's like, she just kept getting, like, really short segments, basically. Whoa. I feel like the camera needs to be a little closer. It's too far out for a character like Silver. Silver requires a lot of precise platforming, and it's hard to judge when you just see a tiny version of them zoomed out from the camera. Makes a lot of these segments a lot harder than they need to be.
Leave this up to me.
Amy!
Okay, so Amy has much better jump physics, I know. Like, she wasn't able to jump very far in the original game. Let's see. Oh, that is so cool. I like how, instead of, like... Remember, like, in the original, she had a really slow hammer attack where she just, like, flung herself into the air? So, oh, that is so cool. If you run and hold the X button, she does the little catapult ability from Sonic Adventure. That is so cool. Oh, yeah, and they gave her a hammer spin. Yes, this is what I was hoping for. I was really impressed with, like, how they, you know, fixed up Rouge and Omega, and so I was really looking forward to seeing what they do with Amy. It's like, for Blaze, they didn't do a whole lot for her. Like, she definitely does feel like an improvement, but I gotta say, though, I think Amy was a huge improvement compared to Blaze. She also has an aerial attack that is awesome. I'm wondering, I think they got rid of her invisibility, and I honestly don't mind, because, yeah, the invisibility sucked. It was so pointless. But, okay, this is awesome. This is how Amy should have played to begin with. Like, I'm hoping she plays like this a little bit at Sonic Frontiers. That would be awesome. I like how they still gave her the double jump. It's less slower, though. Because I remember, like, how she had a much slower one. But yeah, Amy was able to jump ridiculously high in this game for some reason. And never bothered me, though, but it just made you wonder where did that come from. It's like she could jump higher than Tails could fly. Yeah, I remember, like, her hammer attack originally left her way too open. It was just way too slow. And so, I love how much more fast and responsive it is in this. It's so cool. I don't think Amy was able to get a shield in this level originally. So, they definitely add that to this level. For this version. Well. It's amazing how some fan projects can take gameplay that was originally painfully slow and unfun, and then they can make it as fun as this. That's just amazing. I think her gameplay segment's about up.
Now you can move on, right?
That's a shame. I want to keep playing as her, to be honest. That was really fun.
If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
I liked how when controlling Amy, it didn't make me feel like I was going to constantly fall off cliffs. There's something about Silver that feels like way too slippery. Well, I like how Amy's still here, though. It's like, after her segment in the original game, she just disappears. You know, and so here she's still following you, and they even gave her some unused dialogue. That's really cool.
I might be able to make a path leading up if I use my power over there.
Now, if only the partners could fight alongside you, that would have been neat. But probably would have messed up certain parts of the game, though, so I guess that's why you don't see them doing that.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
Oh no. Let me see. I'm gonna see if that glitch still works. There's a glitch where you could actually jump over the door. I'm gonna see if it still works.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Nope. Damn it, the one thing they couldn't have removed from this game. This part was so annoying. Well, it looks like they added some ball barriers at least, so... Let's see. I might make this a little bit easier. So yeah, in the original, there were just too many, cliffs that were open. So here, it looks like they gave you some barriers, at least, to try and make it a little easier. Let's see. Come on, move a little bit. Well, I hope the physics on this are a lot better, because I remember sometimes, like, just accidental hits against a wall would cause it to, it would cause it to, make the countdown go down faster. And it's like you didn't even touch it. So, okay, at least they made that segment a lot easier. So, okay, that's forgivable. Yeah, they kept in the scene, but at least they made it more tolerable. Okay, that was fun. They took, like, one of the worst levels for Silver, and they actually made it fun. I was really impressed with Amy's gameplay, too. Okay, up next is White Acropolis.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
Why did I do that? Ah! No!
It seems those enemies are involved with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating it.
Why did they stop making Blaze the Cat a playable character, for crying out loud? She's so much fun.
Did they think they'd stop me with this?
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
You can use your psychokinesis to grab missiles and throw them back to make them explode near the enemy. Security's tight. You don't want to be
Damn it.
discovered. Be careful.
Well, Silver's aiming controls still suck, unfortunately. If only they add some kind of like first-person shooter mode, kind of like what they did for Omega. Ah, damn it. So far, everything's an improvement in this game except for Silver. Silver's controls are honestly really bad. I don't know why. Like, I have no problems with controlling Blaze or Amy, but when it comes to Silver... God damn it. God damn it. Oh, come on. I hate how I remember how in the original game, letting go of the explosive boxes caused them to explode, and I hate how you can't do that anymore. Kind of cool. Like, you could just have it float next to an enemy and then just explode it next to it. That was so cool, and you can't do that anymore. I hate that.
This snowball can be a weapon.
Well, I like how hovering no longer causes you to have to drop your crates or anything else you're carrying. That's a nice feature. In the original, you would be forced to drop it if you hovered, which really sucked. Especially since there are so many times where you are required to hover, and there are so many enemies that are trying to gun you down from above. So, yeah, that comes in handy.
Good.
That was easy.
Radical Train. Oh, boy.
I'm
Radical
not
Train
going to
wouldn't be
let
so
this
bad
get
if it didn't require so many moments where you have to like activate switches before time runs out. That's the only thing I hate about this level. Like when it came to Sonic's version of this level, I only liked the Mach Speed section. Basically just the race segment. That was the only part of this level I liked. The rest of it was garbage.
This conveyor belt changes direction. I better be careful.
I can't remember if only Sonic's was the one that had the time limit though, because he was the one who had to try to. Well, because if I recall, like for Sonic, he's trying to stop the train before Eggman blew it up while Elise was still on it, and then shit. Then I think for Shadow, you had to try to catch up to Eggman.
Trigger, get away.
So yeah, you had to catch up to Eggman before he got away on the train or something like that, and then you had to gun down the train if I recall, because during his Mach section, you were in the motorcycle and you had to keep shooting it down until it blew up. Yeah, keep an eye on my hover meter, I guess. Getting too careless. Now what?
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door.
Now what? Man, I wish they could have fixed Silver's aiming controls for the psychic and all that. It's still really flawed.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them.
It's weird how he can still self-destruct the robots without having to fling them, but then when it comes to self-destructing or the explosive boxes, no, he can't have those explode on his own. Kind of sucks. Yeah, nice try, Silver. We already know you can't grind in this game.
I can't attack enemies I can't see. I'll have to wait till they show me.
At least Silver has like the shortest version of that level.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
So I have to wonder if they are going to make more to this Project 06. I have to wonder what they're going to do first. The last episode or boss fights. I always found Silver's version of Aquatic Base kind of pointless, because it mostly is just a clone of, I mean, yeah, you can say it's already a clone of Sonic's version, but it's like an exact clone of Shadow's version, except flip-flopped a bit. It's like, you get to play as Silver during Shadow segments, and you play as, yeah, it's like, I'm comparing to, like, if you're playing this in Shadow story mode, it's like they swap the character positions around. So, there does come a midway point where you have to take over as one of the other characters, and
You go and leave the rest to me.
it's like right here, you would have played as Silver. Oh, they gave him a spin dash. Oh, that is so cool. I don't even think that was in the previous build. That might make replaying through Shadows levels a lot more fun. But I forgot to, dang it, I forgot to edit the physics of the game, or the graphics of the game again. 'Cause, yeah, it's still lagging really badly. Then, yeah, you can use Chaos Blast, if I recall. It actually works in this game. It was so broken in the last one.
Shadow, I'll be looking out for the truth.
What the hell? What am I supposed to do? It's just pitch black around here. Is it just me, or is that part broken? Because nothing was happening. What was I supposed to do? It's nothing but pitch black around here. It's like I tried grabbing. It's like I'm guessing I'm supposed to grab his projectile and throw it back at him, but it wouldn't let me. He doesn't throw it far enough, so what the hell? That was heavily flawed. I think they need to fix that part up. Doesn't make much sense. some reason this level's a lot darker than I remember. Maybe it's a filter effect to resemble how Shadow and Silver are in the past. I don't know, but I don't remember Sonic's version of this level looking so grayish. Just looks a little too dark. I didn't think that laser would come. I thought that only disappeared because I defeated the enemies. That's not where I came from, was it? Oh boy, everyone's favorite part of this level. Well, I like how the ball has a better halting point in this game. I remember in the original, if you just let go a little bit, the characters would still roll. So here, it gives you a lot more control. That's cool. Better safe than sorry. Woo! I am thankful they made that part a little bit easier. Like, some people hate this entire level just because of the ball part. I don't think it's that bad. Like, I actually love this level. I love the calming music, and I love how it really feels like you're infiltrating through, like, some kind of a base, like a spy or something. It's kind of cool.
Look like they're guarding that door. Let's start by getting rid of them.
Well, I like how there are major differences between, like, compared to Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. So, like, in Sonic's version, you're fighting off Eggman's robots. Here, you're in the past, like, right when, Iblis was created. So you're fighting off both his and Mephiles' minions. So that's a cool way to kind of differentiate, the levels. It's, like, basically the same layout, but it has its own little visual flair to fit in with the character stories. It's like Sonic's version of this level took place in the present, and then Silver's took place in the past, as Shadow was basically showing him how Sonic really isn't the person he's looking for, and so he shows him the truth by taking him back to where it all began. Stupid worms. I do not like the camera angle. It locks the camera during this part, so It's like I'm trying to get the camera to move up or down, and I can't. Shit! This is exactly why it sucked. Oh, thank you. At least they added some air vents during this part. That was not there in the original. What the hell? I just can't figure out how to get out of here. Ah! Fudge! Man, why is my game lagging so bad all of a sudden? This is terrible. Oh shit. Come back here, ball. Whoa. Whoa. What? Stupid physics. I forgot about this ball puzzle. I only remember the one from the other rooms. Well, like, the one from the other room, but this one, oh god. This sucks. Wouldn't it be so bad if the ball would respawn, but it doesn't. This is a long hallway of a level. Doesn't help if the game's constantly lagging, and it's easy for the ball to accidentally bounce a little too far away. I don't remember the ball being this bouncy either. I don't remember it having a water effect either. But... oh shit, that was close. Well, that's cool. They added a sideways view. That makes that part a little easier. Oh, man. Before I go on, I really need to edit the settings to try to simplify the graphics. Oh, this is terrible. I don't even remember the game lagged on me that badly when playing it through Sonic and Shadow's version of that level. But to be fair, Silver's mode does rely more on a lot of physics. But let's see. Kingdom Valley. This was always my favorite level of the game, especially Sonic's version.
Sonic, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away. Leave it to me.
Oh god, I lowered the graphics and it's still acting really bad. What? This is somehow worse. How in the hell? What is wrong with this game? I don't see how lowering the graphics settings makes it run worse than before. This is ridiculous.
I can manage this cage with my power.
God damn it. Ugh. nauseating. Oh wow, I don't think Silver was able to do the wind grinding in the his original gameplay. Only Sonic and Shadow could do that. What the hell? Oh my god, that is horrible. What is wrong with this game? God, now even the pause menu is lagging. What the fuck? Okay, I need to try to restart this because it is really acting up. What the hell? Well, I restored the resolution because apparently that didn't change a thing, but I don't know. I did lower some of the graphics again, so I hope some of the other graphics, I lowered some of the shadows and draw distance and all that, so hopefully that...
Sonic, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away. Leave it to me.
Ugh. Turning VSync off does really... Like, it makes the game run a lot faster, but it makes it look a lot just more distracting. You notice, like, all those vertical lines constantly splitting across the screen. That is really obnoxious. But whatever I did, it is causing the game to run a little smoother, but it's nauseating.
Now I have to use my power.
I might have to turn VSync back on, because, yeah, this is obnoxious.
My power.
Makes it look like you're running it off an old TV. Clear quality, of course, but still. What? Damn it.
That tower has a big crack in it.
Yeah, after this level, I'm turning the VFX thing back on or whatever, or vertical sync, I think is what it was called, because, yeah, those, like, horizontal lines are just getting very nauseating.
take out that tower.
It's already been taken out, Silver.
Take it from here.
Hell yeah. I love the improved spin dash. It is so good. Just like the one from Sonic Adventure. Bring it on! Man, the game is still lagging. It's definitely running better than before, but still annoying.
I'll go on ahead.
What? What the hell happened? That was bullshit. Yeah, note to self, when playing this level, do not go the pendulum route. That is bullshit.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Elise.
I don't remember the physics for the pendulum being so wonky, but it's not worth it. Just best you can do is take a box and cross the river, knock down those towers. Well, if I'd known that, that would have made this level so much easier. But oh my god. Yeah, Silver definitely has the worst version of this level. His gameplay during Sonic's version of this level wasn't too bad, but when it came to his own version of it, Silver's... There we go, that's a lot better. Not smooth, but better. Can I please go back to Blaze? I'm sorry, but Silver's gameplay during this is just the worst. It just feels... I think, like, one of the biggest... There's just something about his movement that doesn't feel right. It feels like he's either moving too slow or too fast. I really kind of wish they kept him as a slow character like in the original. I feel like giving him speed just doesn't fit his gameplay style. It fit for some of the other characters, but it does not work for Silver very well. Not at all. And then his, it feels like his psychic abilities, like I said, they do need a lot of sprucing up. Feels like a lot of time you're aiming at something and it doesn't work. I mean, that problem was in the original too, but, I mean, Project 06 has been doing a good job at sprucing up a lot of the gameplay, and so, it feels like the only thing they really did to fix Silver up was they tried making him faster and they gave him, his new projectile attack is admittedly really cool, but it's just not enough. They need, that, and some of the levels just don't feel like they were really adjusted to fit his gameplay. I really had trouble with, playing both the aquatic base level and Kingdom Valley. Like, I don't remember them being that troublesome in the original build of this game. I always love the lighting effects of Sonic 06, though. Like, levels like this and, the end of the world, I always love, like, the color changes and all that. That was really cool stuff. You just don't see stuff like that in modern Sonic games anymore. What did this even do? That didn't do anything. I feel like they could have fixed the hover gauge a little bit. I always felt like it was way too limited in the original, and it feels like it hasn't changed a bit. You think they would have made it a little more flexible here? I feel like Silver, his hovering goes a little too fast as well. It was a little more sluggish in the original, which kind of helped with the platforming. I think that's why his movement sucks in this game. It's because his hovering is going too fast. It needs to slow down a bit, feel a little floatier. They need to make it floatier, slower, and they need to give him longer gauge time. That would really fix up his gameplay a lot, in my opinion. this supposed to open? What am I missing? What? One of the enemies, I think one of the enemies is still up in the sky. What the hell? Yeah, this is what was supposed to happen during the last, but because somehow one of those bat enemies got flung into the air and I couldn't reach it. I don't even recall anything like that even happening in the original glitchy build of this game. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, I'd honestly say Flame Core is actually my least favorite level in the game. Like, I don't like any of the characters' version of this level. I'd say the closest this level gets to being good is when you're controlling Blaze the cat at the beginning, and that's about it. But it's like this is... It's like the first part is just long and boring, and then the second part just gets dark and boring.
What is that thing?
It's like visually unpleasing during this segment of the game where everything's dark all of a sudden. They try telling you to hold on to those orbs, it'll make the level easier. No, it doesn't. It just makes it more of a chore. Even with those orbs, it's still a pain in the ass to see anything, so... What? Stupid camera. I think that was Silver's last level, but I think there's still Blaze's version of Wave Ocean.
That was easy.
A blue hedgehog. Can it be true?
Ah. I don't remember that being in the original game. This has like kind of like a dawn setting. It's getting kind of dark out, so you see a bit of a like a sunset, or maybe a sunrise. I don't know. Because if I recall, it was just a sunny level. But I do think it's a nice touch, though. It does kind of give it a differentiation, have it stand out from like Sonic or Tails' version of this level. This was Blaze's only standalone level, unless you count like the Team Amigo levels from the DLC. Yeah, I want to see people make a mod to make all the characters playable in each level. That would be awesome. Get someone dedicated enough to revise each level to make it possible where each character can make it through. That'd be really cool. So I'm trying to think like what levels Blaze didn't get. I don't think she got Kingdom Valley. She didn't get Aquatic Base. She didn't get the Tropical Jungle level. Dusty Desert. So yeah, it'd be fun to see how she'd play in all these other levels. And instead of having like short segments throughout these levels, it'd be nice to see her actually get full versions of the levels. That was close. That was awesome. Let's see, now where? I think one thing this game definitely needs is a better camera system, because it's like the camera keeps getting locked behind certain 3D objects, and that really prevents you from being able to rotate the camera to see like what's above or below you. And so it's like they need to make a camera that can kind of clip through some of the objects a little bit, instead of getting locked behind so many 3D objects. Like, that's usually the main cause for why a lot of cameras in 3D video games are bad. It's because they're basically locked behind 3D objects. And that's why in games like the Mario 3D games, they have it where sometimes certain objects will turn like opaque or transparent when the camera clips into them, and that's to prevent the camera from being blocked up. And that's something that Sonic 06, Project 06 needs. It needs a camera like that. Okay, and that was Project 06 Silver's episode, and honestly, I do think this was one of the weakest stories out of the Project 06. I felt like they did a better job at translating Sonic and Shadow's stories into a more upgraded playable form. But, I don't know, it might not be the developer's entire fault. Like, Silver's story mode already had very wonky physics to begin with, and I can't imagine anyone trying to fix that unless, like, they were trying to rebuild the game entirely. Because, like, I mean, technically it says rebuilding the game, but it's using a lot of the same assets and codes, just tweaking them up. But when it comes to playing as Blaze and Amy, they were really good. They were arguably the best parts of playing as Silver story mode in this, which is ironic because you could argue Amy was, like, the worst part of Silver's story in the original game. She was just way too slow, and a lot of her abilities made no sense, like the invisibility, and boy, did they fix it with this. And Blaze mostly plays about the same as she did, but it's nice that it feels a little more quicker and responsive. I like how they fixed up her flaming tornado attack, and it was kind of cool how they gave her that new ability where she lights up her fists. It feels kind of pointless, but it's a nice like way to do an attack without having to worry about her flinging off the stage, because I remember I died a lot when playing as Blaze when this game first came out, and so, that and Silver's gameplay just caused the game to lag a lot, even when lowering the game settings. The game still lagged quite a bit, and it's probably because of all the physics that his stages require. I don't know, maybe a better graphic card or computer could have worked. You know, I don't have, like, the highest graphic... Like, my graphic card's probably, like, half as much as, like, what current graphic cards are. So, it's still good enough to run, like, certain, like, PS4 games and stuff like that, but... Like, it can run Kingdom Hearts 3 just fine, but for some reason it struggles to run this at times. But this is just a fan game after all, so the team's still working on it, optimizing it and all that, I don't know. But otherwise, I haven't tried out Sonic and Shadow's story modes on this yet, but I can imagine it would be about as much as it was during the last build, which was pretty good. Like, honestly, if you're going to play Project 06, it's worth playing for Sonic's story alone. But yeah, otherwise, Silver's story is worth playing for Blaze and Amy. I just wish they had more levels and segments. I mean, it's a shame that they did such a good job at upgrading Amy and she's barely playable. Like, Blaze is nearly playable on all of Silver's stages, and poor Amy only got one level. That's unfortunate. They did a really good job, too. Well, that's all I have to show for now. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and have a great day.